Like, that sounds like a thing. You should ban the strategy, not the individual parts. Did they also ban the freaking, Again, so it wasn't Sandvale, it was the Sandvale Garchomp. And then when Garchomp got a new ability, they just banned Sandvale. Did they also ban the Snow version? There's a Snow version of that ability, too. I think there's also one for... I think there's one for everything except for, except for Sunlight, right? I think Water gets... I think Rain gets the same thing, and I know that Snow does, because we saw it earlier. That's a Helioptile. That thing's electric. What am I doing? Yeah. Yeah, that just proves to me that they're making stupid decisions. If they're not going to ban the exact same ability on other things, that tells me it's not the move, it's not the ability, it's the Pokemon. Or it's the combo. And if that's the case, ban the combo. Like, they're banning the wrong things. It sounds really stupid. God, really? Okay. At least that happened. This is also why you don't do community votes. It's asking the mob to make decisions, and mob vote is usually bad. Remember, a mob is about as smart as the average person, and the average person is dumber than half the mob. By definition. And spread, the frills in its head act like solar panels, generating the power behind this Pokemon's electric moves. Interesting. Still mob vote. Still mob vote. Sure, you need a high amount of points. That's fine. You're still, instead of having a governing agency make the vote, you're letting just the people vote. Okay, then that's not the community. That's 70 people. That makes it even worse. Like, what I'm hearing is that this group goes, okay, we're going to have a council decide if it's whether we should vote at all, and then the council's not even going to make a decision. They're going to let 70 people make the decision. Like, they're trying to do this. They're trying to have a council and democracy at the same time. Either you do democracy in whole or you don't. Choose one. People voting are players who have proven to have a good understanding of competitive battling. Okay, and? Of customers to wildly fail giant claws is said to be extremely hard to raise. So, I have to hope that I can find something else that uses has false swipe available. Okay, so Crawdont. I mean, overall, this just sounds like a bad time. Like, not fun for anybody involved. Did I not have another one? Oh, it's out on mission. Okay. Okay, what else needs to be evolved? Nothing in this box. Okay. I guess I'll evolve the Wingull. else over here I care about? I don't think so, right? I already have a Maractus. And it should be. It sounds like a not good ban. Let's do that. I have no idea how good this is going to be. That was important. Better understand Pokemon. Time for checkup. I mean, I noticed your thing, and apparently I am one of the people who thinks it's stupid. Blaziken's outright ban. Okay. Let's take out the Togetic first. So Togetic is... I forget. Does Acid work well against Fairy? Oh, it works against both. Okay, that's actually even better that you see it works against both. Torment. Okay, I don't care. And Fairy Wind. I don't care. Cool. See? That type of ban I can accept. Right. I guess I'm using Payday. I don't really like using Payday in this situation. I can accept an answer like that. That Blaziken can 2 for 1. That's an you know, just from its move pool. That's an understandable ban. I can absolutely understand that ban. Power. I dislike this. I disliked it. Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna outright say I'm not a particularly good Pokemon player. So, take my opinion with a grain of salt. My complaint here is significantly more on the how these decisions are made than the decisions themselves. Okay. Ancient Power again. Please don't kill. Thank you. Okay, cool. Togetic was taken out. That's good. I love watching that. That's so much fun. No, I don't want to see the powder. We're gonna Hone Claws again. And let's have you Nuzzle Poniard, and maybe we can get it to stop doing things. Like, again, for me, it's a question of how. Like, the ways to not do things, in my opinion, is let a small group of... The problem I have with the description you have how these people make choices is that it's not a small group of qualified experts making a choice. That's what you think you're saying, but it's not what you're saying. A council decides if it goes to vote in the first place, then a second group of people who are supposedly qualified, but it's based on points, chooses. So the experts are not choosing what they're voting on in the first place. They're just voting on what the council says they're allowed to vote for, and that's the problem. Either the council, which is made up of known experts, needs to make the choice, or it should be everybody makes the choice. That filter is kind of the problem. I get so concerned when I see injured Pokemon. What is real strength? I'm very curious. Okay. So that's my complaint about that. I'm gonna go. Do I have healing items? I don't think I do. I think I have to go buy healing items right now. I have revives. I have no potions. Okay, let's go do that. So why are they on the council then? You're making this worse, not better. This sounds even worse now. So now you have a council of not experts deciding what the apparent experts get to vote on. That's even worse. Okay, let me buy 20 silver potions, and then a bunch of revives. 2 revives is a bunch. Okay, but that's still... Do they get to vote only for the gen that they are good for, and are the rules only for that gen, or are they global? Because if it's global, you still have a problem. That's not the question I asked. Okay, so we have a council of people who are qualified in at least one gen in a specific tier. They vote only for that gen, and the rules are only for that gen. Do I have that right? Okay, that's at least a little better than what you were previously describing. I still don't understand why the council isn't the one making the decisions, however. Hey, why can't he have Sandvale? You said... So the Sandvale thing is for multiple generations? Like... Okay. Okay, cool. It's not parabolic. Doing the parabolic bullshit again. I do need another one of these, because I'm pretty sure this thing evolves. I actually can't remember. Does this thing evolve or is it a one-off? It does evolve, right? Yeah, it does evolve. Okay. So that's another helium tile, I believe. Going up there goes to a place. What's going up here? What does this do? Okay, so going up there allows me to fish. Do I want to fish? I don't know. I'm probably not going to do fishing until I have a good idea of what is caught in each area, just because it's so kind of random with fishing. See, the problem I have with the description that you gave is the same problem that I have with the Electoral College and the American voting system. I'm swapping out. I'm not doing that. But it's the same problem. So it's... I mean, 70% is good, but it's still an electoral college problem. So it's, if I'm part of the community, if I'm not considered to be an expert with a ton of points, I'm affected by decisions that I have no input in. But the other thing is, I don't have any control over the people who have that input. So it's this kind of thing where it's like, it's really convoluted and it's extremely non-transparent, you know? Oh, I was gonna skip Giga Drain because I'm never gonna use his Oddish. I doubt I'm gonna use his Wingull either. Moy Dramatico Fantastico? Okay. Wow, she gave very little. Oh, wait, you don't have... Damn. Okay, I don't want to lead Meowth, though. Okay, what do I want to lead? I don't want to lead Toxel. I guess I'm going to lead Corvisquire. I really don't want to, though. I mean, we're going to be... As soon as Meowth evolves, we're losing Meowth. So, I guess that's not a problem. But I don't want to give a Pokemon with Pickup something to hold. I mean, if it's combination-based, then why are we not... And why are they not banning combos? They're banning outright things. That problem is coming back. This is why I don't. This is why I don't do competitive stuff like this. Kind of interesting the fact it's electric Pokemon not using an electric type move on a flyer. It's not the Pokemon that I'm... It's not a Pokemon getting banned that I'm concerned about. My confusion and concern is why they do blanket bans instead of specific bans. Because I think that would be a better choice. Hey, look, it's Diglett Ruins. It just seems silly. Let me go look over here for a second, because there was this other area over here. That area over there. Okay, so this is how we do this. What is this code of yours? A model who's all strong in battle. That's who I am. Okay. Let's play model who is also strong in battle. I wish to test this theory. See, I can understand blanket banning, you know, evasion boosters. Got it. I can mostly understand blanket banning one-hit KO moves. Okay, so what do I have? I guess I'll just keep out Corvisquire, even though it's not really a good choice against Ponyard. Like, I understand banning them Ubers. I got it. I understand banning, you know, evasion moves. I understand banning one-hit KO moves. I get a lot of that. Okay, so they do complex bans. Like, the stuff that you're describing just Just makes me angry. That's what I thought. Something tells me if they weren't so against complex bands, they'd probably do it more than just once. Even if I lose who I am, the charm Pokemon will never fade. Oh, okay. Like, it sounds to me like they would do more complex bands if they weren't against complex bands. Because it would make more sense. You did say that Mega Stones were tiered differently, and I guess that makes sense. Because the stats are actually different. Is there anything... Oh, I didn't really want to do that. Is there anything over here? I mean, there's Yamask, but... Yo, it's ya boy, Yamask. Still wings. Okay. So wait, I'm confused. Is this a ramp? This is a ramp. Okay. Am I filling my curry decks? Gradually, lady. So the problem is, from an outside-in perspective, this is what this sounds like. So, we don't do complex bands except for when we do. If we see something that looks powerful, we're gonna ban the thing that's we're gonna ban if we see a problem with a move and a Pokemon and ability, we're gonna ban the move. Not the fact that it's not the complication. We're just gonna ban the move. When we make decisions, the council decides if we can make a decision at all, but then the council doesn't make the decision. We give it to the people, but the people don't make the decision. The people with points of the people make the decision. Do you see why this sounds kind of weird? Like, it's a really overly confusing system that doesn't sound good from an outsider perspective. It sounds overly complicated, and it sounds like it's specifically avoiding specific things for no reason. It also sounds contradictory. So that's my issue with it. There's a lot of, like, internal contradictions. Gloom. Its pistols exude look, points for using scientific terms. Its pistols exude an incredibly foul odor. The horrid stench can cause fainting at a distance of 1.25 miles. Oh god, the world of Pokemon just... Nah. Let's get rid of Gloom because we no longer need it. That belongs there. Okay, so nothing else there can level up. Let's go ahead and evolve Helioptile real quick. Yeah, unfortunately, that doesn't change the problem. I mean, it does make it better. You know, it does make things a little bit less stupid, but it doesn't change the inherent problems that I see. What it does tell me is that they are aware of the problems. A now vanished desert culture treasured these Pokemon. Appropriately, when Helios came to the Galar region, treasure came with them. I actually did not know off the top of my head that thing evolved with a Sunstone. I have Bulbapedia open. And I only really know it because I happened to be looking at it to see if it had an evolution. 19 is there. So 18 is there, and this is 257. Which should be there. Okay. I don't... Did I have a Thunderstone? I don't think I have a Thunderstone, right? I don't think I got one. Nope, Moon, Fire, Water. Okay, we'll come back to, we'll come back to Electrike. Go ahead and evolve Vulpix. And keep in mind, Base, when I say a lot of this stuff, you also gotta understand that I am generally against issues that pros abuse, causing rule sets that affect non-pros. They're said to live 1,000 years, and each of its tails is loaded with supernatural powers. So, like, I really dislike how League of Legends makes a lot of their patch change decisions. They do a lot of changes based on if it's a problem at pro level, which is really silly for a person who's not at pro level. They have different ladders, sure, but do the bans affect everybody? So if I'm in Gen 7, do the pro bans affect non-pros? Oh, okay. Why are you gonna be a pain in my ass? What got your curiosity? I'm not sure which part got your attention, Amanius. Base, I'm afraid that doesn't allay the issue. So the thing is, like, I think it's silly that a pro player, or in this case a high-level player, is what we're talking about in Smogon's case. But if a pro player abuses something, changes are made that affect non-pro players. It's kind of a silly thing. So in League of Legends, if a pro player finds a combo that makes X champion really powerful, then X champion gets nerfed. So all of a sudden, my champion that I'm running gets nerfed, and I am much less effective, even though I couldn't have used it at that level. This may make it so I don't want to use that champion anymore, because the champion now seems worse to me, especially because at my level, the thing that caused the nerf is not a thing that exists. Like, it's like, I find that to be a very silly thing. Again, I understand why it happens. I understand why it's a thing. I just find it silly. Wow, this Vanilla gets nothing at this level. Wow. Oh no, it's absolutely understood that, like, low-level players see things differently than high-level players. I totally get that. That happens in literally everything. Low-level speedrunners, for example, for something that's currently, you know, like, near and dear to my heart, low-level speedrunners will look at a thing and go, man, this looks really good, and then when they get a higher level, they realize how bad it is. So, it's definitely a thing that low-level players will think something's good when high-level players don't, because they know more. There's also things that high-level players know are good that low players don't, because, again, high-level players know more. But I find it silly to make changes to the entire system because specifically high-level players are breaking shit. Well, yeah, that's kind of the point I'm making. Like, if a high-level player is breaking shit, the question is it a problem with the thing, or is it a problem with the high-level players breaking shit? And when you make a change, the question needs to be, are you making a change just for the high-level player, or are you also making the change for the low-level players that may be affected? What is this? This is Kara List. They're researching fossils. I do have fossils. I have a fossilized bird. What do you think will peak the... Wait, what are these questions? Fossilized Drake. Should I restore the fossilized bird and the fossilized Drake together? Yes. Wait, what? Wait, what the shit? This is a Pokemon that walked the face of Galar in ancient times. I'll be right back. I think it's my food.